Sorry, I was muted. It's the Wickersham Leaders Show with today's episode, Weekend Wrestling. What a beginning. Wow, so much grace and poise. It's exactly what I posted about on Twitter. I'm telling you, I don't have grace. I don't have style. And I may or may not have a funny face. Welcome back, everybody. How are you all doing today? It's the weekend, which means you guys gotta get your thumbs primed and prepped for Super Smash Brothers. Which it should be. Primed and prepped, that is. I may not be, but that's okay. How you all doing today, huh? I'm doing pretty alright. I've got some ice cream with me, so if you'll forgive me, I will be eating it while we're streaming today. It's got, it's vanilla with peanut butter sauce, Reese's Cups, and cookie dough. So it's like eating a peanut butter cookie with vanilla ice cream. Was chilling in this day off. Oh, you have today off. Wait, is today anything special? Oh, right. No, you're Brazilian, so I don't know if you have like a Brazilian day off or something. do you have just one, or do you have a Brazilian of them? Sorry. You work 12-36 scale. Oh, jeez. 12 days a week, 36 hours a day. Terrible. Anyways, I hope you guys are all ready for some battling. I am not, which is why I have to get ready first, so forgive me while I practice. The other day I was practicing my Donkey Kong, right, with a friend. 12 hours of work, 36 hours of day off. Oh, that's an interest. So you work half a day, but then you get a day and a half off? Huh. Well, at least you always have a buffer in between. That's interesting. I never considered that. So what is that, a 4-day work week? Separated by a day in between each day? Wow. That sounds cool, actually. I hate working. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, and it's no secret. I hate working. Work sucks, okay? And don't let anybody tell you any different. So today, one of the main things I want to work on a little better is my spacing. Picking out just the right position. Work though, because you have to. I know! We can't all be Toons. So I get it. I mean, have you seen some of those Toons out there? Beavis and Butthead. If they were human, nah, they'd be dead. Luckily they're not. Do you compete? Oh, heck no. I'd go 0-2 in my first tournament if I ever competed. No, you don't want to see this guy in a tournament. I saw you were warming up with Congas today. Oh, I was going to do something cool. Fine, be that way. Watching you stream an online tourney would be very fun to watch. You think so? I mean, have you been here before? I'd go 0-2, and then it's like, well, that's all, I guess. Unless they have one of those online tournaments. Do they have one of those going on right now? Hold on, let me check. Wait a minute. Yeah, we'll do one of these. Should be fun. You're cooking a burger. Rice Fam? What a name. Teeth. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, this is gonna go Look at those people on the other side. Bayonetta, Sonic, Mii Gunner. Oh gosh. Oh no. Gollum is coming to multiverses, right? I don't know, actually. Last I heard, they lost the licensing to use Lord of the Rings. Wow. Wow. No, it's not Lucas. Well, there we go. Yes, Joker is coming to multiverses with the classic voice from the Batman animated series, which is all well and good. Please. I don't know which one of those is going to be worse. There are CPUs. Oh, are there? I didn't finish first, did I? I'm gonna be stuck with Bayonetta, Sonic, or Mii Gunner. Please. Please, by the grace of the gods, can we get something else? And I'm gonna have to fight Little Mac or Link. It's why are the cards stacked against me? What did I do to deserve this? Whatever. It's ice cream time. Very good. Oh no! Come on! I was like, you know what? If it's Bayonetta, I can kind of handle that. Son of a gun! It's gonna be Sonic! It's gonna be Sonic! Alright, there we go. We'll take it. Wow, really, that worked? Alright. Thanks for rolling into my grab. That was lame. That was lame! But I almost died to it, so, like, what can I really say about that? Alright, what is it gonna be? Bad or worse? Honestly, I don't know which one's bad and I don't know which one's worse. The fact that they're 2 stocks, though, is pretty bad. Bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum. They used to be 3, they were 1, now they're 2. Oh, I think that's the other tournament, which changes its rule set. This is always 2 stock. Part of the reason the 2 stock is in the interest of keeping the speed up. But I don't think 2 stocks is enough. Games are too short. Doesn't really allow for comebacks very well. Honestly, I think I'd rather Gunner than Sonic. Hello? Okay, good. At one point, Tournament was 1 stock, 2 minutes. No, are you serious? Why was that the rule set? Oh, it's Doom Guy. Okay, he knows what he's doing. We could turn this around, but it's going to be tough. Wow, I didn't fall fast enough. Well, he didn't do what me Gunners normally do, and I guess that's what threw me off. I expected to have to be constantly fighting through a barrage of projectiles, but he played a lot of close-up game, which I could have taken a lot more advantage of, to be fair. That should have been, like, the linchpin for me. But I also didn't expect that the side special could kill. Oh well. Let's get this lobby started. Let's hope it doesn't give me that stupid message warning me about 5 or more systems again. Because why does it keep doing that? H7 8YB. Excuse me. Greetings, Ethan. Welcome. 8YB. Ganondorf, huh? Okay. We'll see what this guy's deal is. It's Mini-Me. Wow, really? That got me? What? I couldn't tech? Oh my gosh. I was above the stage, too. Oh my gosh. I thought I had time to shield. I could have beaten him. Ugh, why does it keep sending that message every week? Come on, we know how many people there are. And it didn't do this for 6 years. Did that in the Sora Amiibo update? Oh, maybe they did. Man, every time I post when I'm going live, you know who keeps responding to me? These bots of these women where they're wearing bikinis on the profile pictures. I don't need to see that. Send me a Toon Lady every once in a while. I'll tell you what, if somebody can get Jessica Rabbit to start liking my posts, I might be interested. Instead of some woman named Lily Smith. Who are you? And then the rest of the time, it's all people who are like, hey, I'm a graphic artist. And then they'll, like, solicit you for artwork. And it's like, why are you soliciting me for artwork when I know that half the time you steal your art anyways? I've had 1 or 2 people go into my DMs on Twitter, and they're like, hey, I'm selling XYZ. And I'm like, does this usually work? Like, does this get you sales? And she's like, well, and then one of them was like, well, if you know a better idea, I'd love to hear it. This guy likes to press a lot of buttons. How dare you call out my scam? Oh! A nice kick to the face. Jeez. I'm imagining that we get a slow-mo zoom-in shot of Lucina's face as it gets kicked in. I don't know if I have a Twitter addiction, but, like, Twitter is, like, 95% of where I find art and stuff now. I mean, it's full of Digital Circus fan art right now, so I'm pretty happy about that. This is what it's like to be in a fandom, guys. Don't go into a fandom. Worst mistake of my life. I mean, I love it, but I also hate it. Because there are people who just say things that, like, aren't confirmed by the source material or the creators, and then they just treat it like it's fact. Wow, even Zelrog can fall for his own tricks sometimes. There were so many people talking about how they ruined Jax in the last episode, and I'm like, are you for real? How is anything, like, how did they ruin him? He's like the same guy. Just knowing when I click on a Twitter post and half the replies are just interaction farms. Yes! Oh my gosh! Like what's with all the people who just respond with, like, a bunch of random memes that have nothing to do with, like, this should have been a different post. This has nothing to do with what's being discussed. Or a response to a post contains a keyword. So, a response to a post contains a keyword. So the two replies are from bots that are, like, politically charged. You know how badly timed that was? He likes to go for that air dodge to try to recover. Yes, the lobby's free to join, Franquito. Interesting name, Franquito. Never heard that one. But yes, there's a command for it. Oh, is it full? Franco from Argentina. Ooh, Argentina. I have a friend from Argentina before. But I don't know any Argentinian tunes, though. And Condorito doesn't count. That's a comic book, not a cartoon. Well, E, if you're here in the chat, after you beat this guy, you've completed a full lap and you have to go to the back of the line, so good on you. No, because, like, okay. Comic characters aren't tunes, right? Tunes are the people you see in the cartoons, right? Tunes are like me. We move. That other one's just a drawing. Hijitas. Is that how you pronounce it? Hijitas? I assume since it's, you know, in Spanish most likely. Hijitas. Oh. You ever see a tune with a low frame rate? That was more acting styles of the time. Like, it depends on, you know, hijitas. Oh, I see. Oh my gosh, hold on. I've seen that, like, I feel like I've seen that weasel before. But those gigantic shoe feet remind me of, that one comic about with the little girl with the red dress. Oh gosh, what's that name? That one's also Argentinian. Mafalda? No, not Mafalda. Or maybe it's Mexican, now I'm thinking about it. Was it red dress? Okay, he doesn't hear me, so we're gonna have to kick him after my match. He's supposed to go to the back of the line after. Hold on, I gotta look up who this other one is. The only rule is that if you get back to the first person again, and this rule is only in effect... Monica! Yes! Monica! That's it. I don't know how well your connection's gonna be from all the way in Argentina. Brazilian! That's it! I'm so bad. I'm sorry, guys. I got all those countries wrong. You're from the US, it should be fine. Yeah, Toontown, USA. Alright, if he goes to the back, I'll let him give it another shot, but okay, I gotta kick him. I hate when this happens because it looks like I'm so pathetic that I'm kicking the guy because he beat me, but that's not what happened. If I kicked everybody who beat me, there wouldn't be anybody left. I'd be sitting all by myself in a lobby. You've never beat me? Well, you've never been here before. So I'd be able to fight you once before I ban you. You've been here multiple times? Have you? Jack's interested in playing Smash again. Ooh, intriguing. Oh, wait. Maybe I do remember you. I'm sorry, Simple. It's just with so many people you meet over the years, it's hard to remember everyone. Place every Sundays. Ah. Oh, you changed your name. Well, then that'll do it, won't it? Oh my gosh, Monica's gang had a crossover with Teen Titans? Teen Titans Go, I should say. Should call me Nick? Nick or Wicker, either one works. Well, I mean, Monica's gang is a big comic series, so makes sense. Has Monica's gang done other crossovers? Yes. Okay, so they did a deal with DC Comics. Looks like the Justice League, Superman, Aquaman, yeah, just the Justice League mostly. In Argentina, local cartoons aren't so popular. There's one movie animated that was nominated to the Oscars. Oh, which one? Metegol. 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 Oh! Oh, wow, I actually remember seeing a picture of this film before. I didn't watch it. Sorry. But you know what I am gonna go see? I am gonna go see Robot Dreams when that comes out in the US. I want to see Robot Dreams and The Day the Earth Blew Up. Braxton, my man! Braxton, my man! Paxton, my man. We are known because we have Messi. Oh, Messi! Okay, I do know who Messi is, but I don't follow much sports, so... I know Pele, and I know Messi. Oh, and Beckham. I know Pele, Messi, and Beckham, and that's all for soccer players. Monica's Gang cartoons are at Cartoon Network. Oh, they're not done by CN Studios. Ronaldo? Oh my gosh, Ronaldo! At least for that one meme, which is like, Ronaldinho so sad. Ronaldinho so sad. What a game indeed, goodness. I found some fan art of Monica's Gang with Friday Night Funkin'. That's pretty funny. Oh, they also did a crossover with Adventure Time, the Powerpuff Girls, and Steven Universe. Huh. Boca Juniors appears in that game. Oh. Wait. Mouth Juniors? They're called the Mouths? Or the Baby Mouths or something? Why are they called the Mouths? Well, you know what? I guess that's not as dumb as calling your team Socks. Oh no, Zelrog. That's the name, bro. Only that. Hey, whatever. Sports teams have dumb names, like the Padres. I mean, I think I'm always gonna make fun of the Angels because it's the Los Angeles Angels, the Angels Angels. Why is X even in the alphabet? I don't know which language introduced X. Let's see. Why is X a letter? It's Phoenician, which means fish. Huh. Half the time it's pronounced as Z. Yeah, but that's because of a lot of loan words. I mean, if you want, I saw this this Maya word, where they spell things strangely there. Like the Maya god Xbalanque is spelled with an X at the beginning, or this one word I actually know about Maya from the one Aztec word, excuse me, I know from Civilization. When you talk to Montezuma, and he goes Shimikakan, which just means die, die. Shimikakan, Shimikakan. And the X in both of those words is pronounced like a sh. Or in Awelish, the other Maya moon god. Pronounce the Y like sh. I've seen it pronounced a few different ways. See, when you're in the US and you go to take Spanish classes, which a lot of us did, you learn Mexican Spanish, which is what most of, well, I mean, it's most of the Spanish-speaking world speaks a variant of that as opposed to Spanish. Good job on that match, by the way, Zelrog. Hola, wey, ¿cómo estás? Oh, what's wey? I don't know that word. I know some Spanish. I did take Spanish for several years and didn't really learn much, mind you. Nor am I fluent or can even hold a basic conversation. It's how they called each other. Oh, okay. And it's pronounced wish? Considering what you just told me about the SHY thing. I remember when I learned the Spanish alphabet, we learned about, Elie being a letter. But then later in life, apparently that's not a letter? Weirdly enough, Argentina, not Mexico. Oh, okay, that's what you mean. You were saying in Mexico, that's how they pronounce it. Why like Esh works in Argentina? Oh, I see. So that's how. Okay. Now I get it. I didn't think you were Mexican, by the way. You told me you were Argentinian. That's like one of the first things. Isn't the internet beautiful, though? I'm talking to somebody who's like 100 million miles away. And that works when the Y comes before a vowel. Oh, I see. Tough luck, Zelrog. Oh, I can't shut them up. Well, I got lucky, didn't I? That's what I get for trying to catch the roll back, I guess. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I can't believe it! You main DK? I do, I love Donkey Kong. He's my favorite video game character. Every game I can play Donkey Kong in, I do. Which means, luckily for me, he gets to appear in a lot of Mario games, so I always have a character to play as. I feel bad for those people whose main character is like, Birdo. And they just haven't been in games recently. Landed right on top of me. Well, you know, now that I've heard so much about you, Franquito, do you have any questions for me? Oh, shoot. I meant to tech the floor. What did you eat at lunch? I had some leftover soup I made yesterday. It's this creamy turkey soup. Although I reduced the cream too much, so it kind of turned into like a pot pie filling, but it was still good. It's got green onions and carrots and turkey thighs, with pasta inside. It's very cold out. Yeah. But I just like making cream soups in general. Clam chowder is my favorite. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, that killed me. Favorite cartoons from the US? Oh. Well. Hold on, this is getting silly. That's not American. That cartoon is French-Canadian. There we go. Get out of here. Ah, Franquito. I really messed up on that third one. On that third stock. I almost let the match get away from me. Zelda. What if you hosted a tourney like HBox? I don't know. I have considered it before. Oh man, I forgot that that happens. I don't know. I don't think I have enough people for that. The reason HBox can do it is because he's got prize pools. I don't have money. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I keep just barely missing. I guess you get the prestige of winning or something like that. Oh, I jumped over. Alright, let's see. You want to talk about my favorite American cartoons? Let's do this. How was the connection? Fine for me. About usual. Alright. Let's see. American cartoons. Well, let's talk about number one. Looney Tunes. The most consistently funny, even today, Looney Tunes is without a doubt. I'm talking about the classic Looney Tunes. 1929 to 1969. Looney Tunes, 100%. Classic. Almost every single one of those episodes is a banger. They have very few duds, and most of them are from the early days and the later days, but those middle years are all amazing. They have almost no characters that I can't stand. And those characters that I can't stand, luckily don't appear in very many episodes. I mean, my least favorite Looney Tune characters are probably going to be... my least favorite Looney Tunes characters probably have to be Buddy, but Buddy's an easy pick. So I'm going to go ahead and also say Charlie Dog. I don't really care about... And I don't care about Charlie Dog. Excuse me. I don't know how a tournament would go. I've considered the possibility before. I've seen top players enter small tournaments with no prize pool before. Oh, but would that be fun? Well, if I were to do a tournament style, we'd have to set this up in advance. And I do have these roles I have... I do have these roles from getting people ready to be winners and stuff for the arenas. Like, I have a role for arena champion or something like that. How strict you are as a TO. Is it US only, LAN only? Well, it's not going to be LAN only. I think that would be silly, given how we can't. How about Tom and Jerry? Oh, yes, Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry is good. But Tom and Jerry struggles to find... After the original batch of shorts, Tom and Jerry kind of struggles. Players are required to have a wired connection. Oh. I don't know. Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Tom and Jerry, those early years are fantastic. Anything they did in the 40s I find to be really, really good. But once you get into the later half of the 50s and... Oh, my gosh. When you get to the 60s, the quality drops off so hard. Although it's funny, one of my favorite Tom and Jerry shorts is the Zoot Cat, which is a short that doesn't follow the formula at all. It has Tom talking the whole time, and they're not even him and Jerry aren't even chasing each other for most of it. I like the Pink Panther. I think the Pink Panther's pretty smart. Hold on. Let me just nip this one in the bud. Let me just nip this conversation about tournaments in the bud here. Don't start attacking each other, all right? Be mindful, all right? I don't want this to turn into an argument. I'm open to the idea of doing a tournament. It might be fun. You know, working towards a specific goal might be more of a good thing than just an endless string of battles. Tell us when... What? No, you... What? No, you guys have nothing... You can just go. You're just fighting right now. I didn't say anything about you guys. Well, it would take some setting up, so it probably won't be for next week. I'd have to work on it for the week after that, probably, if I wanted to do this immediately. But if there's some credence to this tournament idea, maybe we could give it a shot. Problem is, we'd have to do things like seeding. We'd have to figure out how to set this whole thing up, and I'm no good at that. I'd have to talk to some people about setting up a tournament. Anybody here ever work on tournaments? Alright, Congus. You need to help your dad order Chinese food? What, do you have to actually speak Chinese for it? Oh no, I meant don't start attacking each other in chat. No, to pick up the food since he's ordering through the phone. Oh, I see. I don't like that scream that Zelda does. All right. Let's see. You know what? How about my favorite cartoons internationally, huh? I think my favorite French cartoon might be Space Goofs. DuckTales? No, DuckTales is American. If you've ever seen Space Goofs, I can recommend it, but only the second season. Don't watch the first season. It's not very funny. The second season is way better. They up the wackiness. The animation is way better. The character relationships play much nicer into each other. And by foreign, I guess I mean outside the US, because I'm from the US, so anything outside of the US is foreign, but... I've tried to look into animation from other countries, but sometimes it feels like the only animation we ever really get to hear about is from the US and Japan. You rarely hear about anything. Every once in a while, you get, like, Aardman with their British animation, but aside from that, it usually seems like you just get anime and American cartoons, and that's it. You like modern cartoons? Of course! I love all kinds of cartoons. Anime counts? Well, yeah. Anime is a cartoon. Anime is full of tunes. They're just from Japan. The word anime is just the Japanese word for cartoons in general. They use that to apply to all different things. The only reason we have a different word for it in the US is because it's seen as something culturally different from regular cartoons. Plus of how they were introduced to the US as, like, this ain't your... This, like... You'd see videotapes that were talking about the anime to people in, like, the 80s, and they're like, this isn't your grandma's cartoons. This is Japanimation. And they'd, like, always segregate it as its own separate thing. Meaning some people wouldn't treat it the same as, like, other cartoons, right? Like, you'd have animation historians who despise anime. You have a lot of French animators who despise anime. It's kind of weird. But yes, I love anime too. My favorite anime is probably Pop Team Epic. Even if I don't get half the jokes, I still find it funny. I also like Azumanga Daioh. And, what else? I like Azumanga Daioh, and... What is it? Kill Me Baby. I think those are pretty good. It's strange because French animations are anime-inspired. Well, there's kind of a split between them, because France also had some, like, DiC had a lot of productions that filled in the blanks with anime. Like, Toei worked on Inspector Gadget, which is a French cartoon. If it's from DiC, it's French. So, none of the, I mean, I think DiC had an American branch later. And that's where, like, they made the Sonic show. Excuse me. Yeah, that's the thing. And a lot of anime wasn't marketable for kids because of cultural differences between what's acceptable to show in children's television, as well as there being a lot more adult animation in general. Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, Pink Panther, Dexter, Courage, Ed, Edd n Eddy. All good choices. But every once in a while, you'll find somebody who just absolutely hates anime, and you'll see them put that in their cartoons, or in a like in the show I mentioned, Space Goofs. They had an episode where this like panda anime character shows up, and they can't get rid of him because of how popular he is, and they finally managed to convince him to leave by dressing up as Franco-Belgian comic characters. So they're Tintin, Lucky Luke, Obelix, and a Smurf. Which is very strange. If you've ever seen The New Adventures of Mighty Mouse, the Ralph Bakshi show, that had an episode where they just complained about anime. There was, okay, not a cartoon, but in one of the comics of Asterix, they had a villain that was an anime. There's this character named Toon who shows up from this planet where they have this race of superheroes. They essentially just all look like copies of Superman. And their villain is this gigantic robot guy who's got this army of rockets, and they all speak with, and they all have this very anime-style dialogue style to them, right? And then the bad part is, they beat the anime guy, and he takes off his helmet, and he's got squinty eyes, yellow skin, and buck teeth, and he starts speaking in broken English. Well, it could be either. It's probably the arena. Smash Connection was never good. It's a bit disappointing. It's not like from a place of thinking animation can be only one specific thing. A lot of these people were old heads who disliked the way animation was growing in popularity. But I like all kinds of cartoons. I don't really differentiate. I think limiting yourself to only one kind is... That's part of the reason I do these cartoon nights, to see things I haven't seen before, maybe see an episode of a show that's like critically acclaimed that I never bothered to check out. All sorts of things like that. Oh, went a little too low. Ooh, I went for the bear. That got me. Oh, I saved him. No, I want to jump. Okay. I'm gonna blame delay for that one. Ooh, watching a week of foreign dubs of different American cartoons would be interesting. I gotta check out Mexican Simpsons. They say it's funnier than English Simpsons. Wow. I guess I did an air dodge. Still, that wasn't the worst match in the world. Yeah, I've heard lots of good things about Mexican Simpsons. Kind of interesting. I wonder how well they responded to El Barto. Probably better than they responded to El Homo. Was it Azumanga who made the English speakers speak Spanish? No. I don't think so. I think Azumanga still had them speak German instead or something. Wish there was a training mode. Oh, don't we all wish to really work it out? But there's a few interesting things like that. The Spanish version of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends makes Eduardo slip into English. In the French version of Team Fortress 2, the spy has a British accent. Oh, thank you, Will Prower. Smash 8? Yeah, Smash 8 because we always get additions to the series like 2 games late that other fighting games have. You still need to change your name? Why? Is it because it's supposed to be Miles Prower? All right. Trying to have a more unique name, but you know how it is. Well, you could do what I do. I named myself Wickersham Leader. No one else has that name anywhere. I can make an account on anything I want to. You like Breath of the Wild more than Tears of the Kingdom. Interesting. Tell me why. You don't jive well with the building system? Steelbreaker Shimmer everything it can. Nuh-uh. The building is slow and cumbersome, and I hate when they make me do it. I don't find it fun to do. And Hyrule's covered in trash like a beach with debris everywhere. I haven't gone back to play Breath of the Wild since Tears of the Kingdom came out, but I remember having more fun with Tears of the Kingdom than Breath of the Wild. Although part of that has to do with the systems involved. Although I do miss the bomb glyph. I miss the bombs. Having to use bomb flowers is not as fun. I mean, in the early games, you don't have a lot of fun parts to build with, and you also don't have a big battery. You missed the Tarrytown questline. Oh, yeah, that's a good one, because you get to do it again in Tears of the Kingdom. At least if I'm remembering which one Tarrytown is. Oh, nope, never mind, the other one. But Tarrytown has an expanded questline in Tears of the Kingdom that follows a story, so... Which I didn't do in the original game. I ended up filling out the entire underground. Oh, and all the amiibo gear from the first game is available in Tears of the Kingdom, without amiibo. I mean, I gotta ask Link. I gotta ask him. How did you lose all your clothes in between the games? What happened to it? Why did you lose all of your cosplay of Ganon? He'll say, "Excuse me," because that's the only Link you could ask. No, I could ask those links from the, I could ask those links from the, from those Newgrounds parodies. You remember the ones? The one where they had all three of them together, but they made the purple one, like, flamboyantly gay? Does the Link's Awakening cutscene dude count? I guess so? Maybe. Well, I could also ask CDI Link. Although he's not much of a thinker, that Link. Maybe the Link from Lorule? What? Oh gosh, what's his name? Starts with an R. Ravio? Is that his name? Ravio. Hey, ain't that the guy that made... Aren't those the guys that made Angry Birds? Oh. Yes, that's Rovio. Yeah. Same guy. Holy cow, that combo was schnasty. Oh, but then he killed himself, so you're good. I also hate how that almost killed DK. Like, if that was not DK, that would have just killed. You know what I find myself listening to nowadays? The theme songs of cartoons that they put in the credits. Where they, like, make an instrumental version of it. I kind of want to play some for you guys. I know I'll get dinged, but, I think it'll be okay. I'm just going down the plays with these. There are so many metal covers. There are a lot of metal covers. You know what? I'm gonna play some. I'm gonna play some I listen to. Good job, Congus. That was a real rough battle, wasn't it? Alright, so I'm gonna, after this song, I've got some instrumental versions of cartoon theme songs. Don't do anything cool. Don't do anything cool while they're playing, because you most likely won't be able to have audio with your clip, okay? Don't worry, I'm playing Mii Brawler. Oh, okay. Alright. I put on two. I put an instrumental version of the theme song to Flapjack. I love the sea shanty. And I also put the My Life as a Teenage Robot theme. Why'd you get kicked out of the line? Somebody pressed start, and you didn't accept it in time, so it kicked you out. The person who's went before you left the line because their rotation was up. Zelrog, I'm really sorry. That one was awful. That one was awful for you. Oh, trust me, if I could move people around, I would be doing that, but I can't. I can't move you. Couldn't even wait for the VOD mute. We got that one in 4K. Oh man, DK just didn't want to die though. I like this one. I love that little bit near the beginning. I wish it was longer. Unfortunately, the whole thing is just really, really short. Oh, I would have gone higher. This is really fitting for Inklings, if you ask me. Wow, I really thought they were gonna... Oh! I almost had that. I mean, I just mistimed it ever so slightly. That would have been a KO. Puffy Omni did a song in Naruto. Felt a bit surreal. I mean, they are Japanese. Hey Omni, good to see you today. How are you doing? Crazy that they got a show, though. Although people don't really talk about it. Not aware of them for anything outside the show. They did the theme for Teen Titans. Besides that. Well, hold on. A Japanese pop duo formed in 1995, consisting of singers Ami Onuki and Yumi Yoshimura. They have then they were just called Puffy. In the US, they adopted the name Puffy Amiyumi in order to avoid being, what was it? They avoid being confused for Sean Combs, who also performed under the name Puffy. They sing in Japanese and English. They sold 1 million records in 1996 with their song Asia no Junshin. They gained mainstream success in Japan in '98, following the release of their album Jet CD, continued with several more full-length releases, totaling 15 million sales. Well, there you go. They still perform. I wonder if Cartoon Network still owns those versions of their characters from the show, because they don't really look like them. I think Lucky Star made a joke about it. The Western character only knew bands that did anime intros. Oh. I don't really know many Japanese bands in general, to be honest. I know Anamanaguchi, actually. Are they Japanese? They didn't do any intros. Can we still put in song requests? Yeah. Is the bot broken? What country do you live in? US of A! Toontown! Alright, never mind then. It could be anything. Could just be the Switch. Could be you. Maybe your router just hates your guts. Have you considered that option? Not just Dark Mario Bros. Also Frankito. We have new blood? Yes! I got rid of all my old blood. Wasn't worth it. I said to the boys, look, we need new blood. And by that I mean, I'm done with the old one. Out with the old and in with the new. They said that it didn't matter how old your blood was, old blood and new blood was good just the same. I didn't believe them. Who do you think would win this match? I think I have an inkling. OMG, Wiki, you did. I did. I like to live dangerously. Dang, it feels good to be a gangster. Hey, at least Braxton's managed to fix up his internet. Gangster, I thought you were a toon. You think a toon can't be a gangster? You look at Rocky and Muggsy, and you think they're not gangsters? Oh. Remember when the dub main teams called in the 40s gangsters? They should have been 40s. What if there was, oh my gosh, what if there was a Legends Unova and it was set in the 1920s and it was all mobsters? Oh, that would be sick. And they were like using electrodes as like bombs, and they threw them into places. Like they activated them and just went, ugh, and they threw them over a wall, and they blew up the police precinct. What if it was just Lackadaisy with Pokemon? Is Moo Moo Milk banned? No, not Moo Moo Milk. Lemonade. No, but wait, hold on. Actually, Moo Moo Milk might be good because then they have these illegal Miltank farms in these speakeasies. In these speakeasies where the Miltanks are in like rows underneath the bar. Oh my gosh. And then they're like using Remoraid's as guns. Oh, that's perfect. They should do that. I see. You could do it. You could draw it. I guess I could, couldn't I? Oh. But I also like the idea of doing a Legends Arceus game where it's a cowboy. Oh man, what if they had like I don't know what you'd call it, like an old version of Unova, but let's say a Unovan version of Remoraid, right? And it's like, and it looks like a Tommy gun. I already have the tunes. If I'm gonna draw that, I'm gonna draw it off stream. I think most people were like, wait, the fish was supposed to be a gun. Yeah, I know. But like, there are no other Pokemon that's supposed to be a gun. I mean, if you look at the beta version of Remoraid, he basically just looks like a Big Iron. Speaking of Big Irons, BioShock was really fun. You guys should play it. Whoa. Oh. But also, Beta Octillery looked more like a tank. The Voodoo Doll and Panda. Oh, that one. People call them Pandal? Curstraw and Pangshi, they're called. Oh, Curse, Draw, and... Alright, yeah. That's actually pretty good names. They're having a great chance for Ghost Normal. They were just Ghost. They weren't really interested in changing the functionality between the different types at the time. Like, we've talked about this before. Bug types were designed to be weak Pokemon that you got rid of early that were just supposed to show you how evolution worked. Cough, Scyther. Scyther and Pinsir being pretty notable exceptions. Steel's interactions were very different. It made more sense. They made more sense, but do you think they were balanced? Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, Fairy being weak to poison is like a but it's gotta be weak to something. But then you combine Fairy, which is one of the best defensive types, as well as an amazing attacking type, with Steel, is also an amazing defensive typing. Put that on a legendary, yeah. Didn't you watch Fern Gully? Oh, you're right. Well, no, I didn't, but I know about Fern Gully. Magearna? Nah, forget Magearna. Zacian. And then this generation, we got Tinkaton, who thankfully was saved by being a gimmick. Being immune to dragon is kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, we know. I mean, the main thing about the fairy type is that it was mainly introduced to weaken dragon, to give dragon more counters, because in Generation 5, dragon was running rampant. All the best like everybody was running dragons. They were everywhere. Klefki was strong too. Klefki was strong too, but that had a lot to do with Prankster. You want to fight me again? You'll probably just win. I mean, it's funny that in the same generation we got Zacian. We also have Eternatus. Like, of course Eternatus is gonna lose to this thing. It's steel, it's dragon poison, and Zacian being fairy steel means that... Zacian being fairy steel means that it can't touch it. Let me tell you about Arceus. What about Arceus? The god of Pokemon dying to a Bidoof? Well, if you have any sufficiently strong Pokemon, Arceus will die to it. We also know from Legends Arceus that that there are multiple Arceus out there, and they're all simply collections of pieces of himself. Arceus isn't like letting you control him fully. We don't know what Arceus's like true form is. Does the Pokemon that we have is not like all of him. Ooh. What if full Arceus has Moody? Wish they would buff Truant and Slow Start already. My gosh. Yes! Like, okay. Like, at this point, Slow Start on Regigigas, unnecessary. There are so many Pokemon that have come out now that completely outclass Regigigas in stats. And the fact that it has Slow Start still is ridiculous. It needs a hidden ability. I don't know why you wanted to fight me so much. You won last time and you're gonna win this time too. I can't believe I got hit by Zelda's like activation of the explosion, not the explosion itself. See? You beat me again. I don't know why you wanted to fight me so bad. DK always beats you? Well, that's not true, is it? Instant is still broken in doubles because of Intimidate. Oh. Does Intimidate still activate on switching? I've never played online. I've never played in tournaments. I mean, you see how I play here. I'd never survive in tournaments. I suck. If I can't even consistently go, like, even with some of the people in these streams, then I'm never gonna bother tournaments. I thought the other day when I was playing with Congus that I was gonna be able to do better since I was beating him quite consistently, but it turns out that he was not paying attention all too well, and he still got close to beating me in a lot of those matches. So, you know, it's kind of the state I'm at. Gen 9 have 4 new versions of Intimidate, but Instant is still the better Intimidator. Huh. It seemed like Intimidate was everywhere in Gen 4. Do you remember that? Partially because both Shinx and Staraptor, both Luxray and Staraptor had it. Luxray. Staravia was everywhere in the Gen 4 games, yeah. You have to go back to the line, right? Did you fight that guy before? I don't think you fought this. Oh, okay, you do. Alright, yeah. Gyarados was also very calm. That's true. It's crazy. Close combat on Staraptor was so good that it was running it all the time, even though it wasn't a stab for either of its types. The back of the line rules: if you beat everybody in the lobby, i.e. you just get back to the first person you fought, you just go to the back. Simple, prevents one person from running the lobby all day, because in the past, we had people who were like that. It was bad. I had people begging me to get rid of them, but I didn't want to be rude or seem like a sore loser. Thought it was 5 consecutive. Well, it's not 5 consecutive. I think it's 6. With a full lobby, it's 6 consecutive. Oh, right, 7. No, he's right, 7. I mean, in the main game, by the way, not competitive for Staravia. No, yeah. But I'm talking about in the main game. I remember a lot of Pokemon have Intimidate. This song is nice. Teleport is annoying for Gunner because she can approach while I'm committed to a projectile. Honestly, though, I think I've come to the realization that if Smash got rid of its jank, kind of wouldn't be Smash anymore, would it? Characters having funky interactions with each other and weird moves. That's just how it is, isn't it? I don't really see the logic. I don't know. Like, if they got rid of all the RNG and Mr. Game & Watch lost his 9 or Peach lost her turnips. Oh, okay, Will. I'll see you later. Thank you for playing. Digital Circus just posted a song on their Twitter account. I am going to play it. I'm going to play this one and listen to it because I have no idea what this is for.
Guys, I set up a musical adventure for you today, but the song starts at 12:30 and I didn't have time to write lyrics. You'll have to make up the lyrics on the spot or suffer a horrible punishment.
What punishment?
12:30!
I can't sing without a script. This is a shampoo bottle.
The song, Pomni!
Contains citric acid, sodium chloride, coca-betyl, propylbenzene, fumic acid, butyl-phenol, methylpropional, magnesium nitrate,
Sounds delicious.
glyceride, methylchloroisothioethylene, and water.
I'm super happy, never savvy when Don't break it, Jax, don't break it, Jax, don't break it, Jax, that's all I ask.
What the
Sunny days and rainbows, getting hugs and petting kitty cats. When you feel down and in the mud, instead of frowning, do a silly dance. Take it away, Zooble.
This is stupid.
Boo! Come on! Let loose those angelic pipes, Zooble!
Zooble's power's terrible, that act was so unbearable. I'm super duper hoping that those limbs are not repairable.
Y'all know me as Kinger, but on the stage I'm singer. Gonna serenade ya, baby, with my old Tony-winning singers. All right, Poppy, let's bring Miss Hootenanny home with a classic duet.
Gummy Goo! Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're alive! What?
Down under.
Congratulations! You completed your musical adventure! As your punishment, I am going to mass produce you!
Wait, we're still being punished?
That's the thing about life, Pomni. Sometimes you get mass produced! These scrum-diddly-umptious bumpkins could be...
Alright, yeah, there you go. Very good. Gummy Goo just saying crikey over and over. And exploding again. It was just an advertisement for the plushes. You think that Curry person was someone you've faced before? Curry? Oh, okay. was criminal that this game didn't include the final battle from Banjo-Kazooie as its own song. The closest thing we got was in the Gobi's Valley remix. We had a little bit of Gruntilda's Lair. You're telling me that of all the songs that you decided to put in the game, the final battle with Gruntilda wasn't one of them? That's a sham. That's ridiculous. That's a Wickersham, and I should know. I felt a bit skeptical, but Congas just noted their habits being the same. That's true, it did hit 1 million views in a few hours. It hit 50 million by the end of the day. What's it at now? The original had 200-something views by the end of the first month. It's sitting at around 58 million. It had 300... No, the first episode has 300 million now, but episode 2 is sitting at 58 million right now, which to me says that's pretty... I don't know how much higher it's going to go before the end of the month. I mean, we knew this was going to happen. Anybody who thought otherwise might have been a little bit naive, but this is always what happens. Alright, you definitely fought Congas before. Oh, Curry's gone. Good job, Franquito. Oh. Did you leave? Need some water. I've been fighting for like 30 minutes in a row. Yeah. I'm out of water. I'm out of water and ice cream. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna make it. This just sounds like the main theme for Nuts and Bolts. Drinking something called Mate. Ooh. Curry also tended to never stay for long after a loss, except against my Smash Teach. I mean, can I really blame somebody if they don't feel like waiting 20 minutes for a chance to try again? Oh, why can't I do that? I wish I could do that. That's so cool. Pyra, Mithra, and Zelda. Well, I can handle Pyra and Mithra better than Zelda. Oh, you're still here. Oh, that other person left. I thought you left. Bum ba dum ba dum bum bum. Bum bum. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum ba dum bum bum. All right, I'll take it. Gosh, I grabbed the ledge. It can't be that free. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, I thought I was gonna lose that one. Sometimes you just gotta go for it, I guess. Hello, Sundari. Goodness, it's been a bit since I've seen you. Braxton? Had a nice outing with your grandma. Aww. What's your grandma's name? Yandere? We're equally unfunny. Nuh-uh, I'm funnier. Yes, I did play the remake of Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I streamed it not too long ago. Wait, huh? It wasn't fully charged? Ah, shoot. Bad movement. The wind box slightly clipped you. Oh, I see. She's my Moomaw. Oh, that's way better. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that my grab has less range than Mario's smash attack. No, yeah, I get it. It's like Meemaw. I get it. So already people are kind of getting hyped for the next episode of Digital Circus, whenever that comes out. I'm not. I'm holding off, but Gooseworks talked about it being the favorite. Okay. Well, we'll hope you go out on a good one. Give it a few months. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm not getting myself excited. I can tell you because I like how you are? What? Oh, you're gonna get married. Well, that's very nice. Good luck on that marriage. Go to the dressmaker with her? When's the wedding? You don't have a appointed date. Oh, because I was gonna say, aren't you like not supposed to see each other before the wedding? But it's not that close, so it's alright. Ooh, an air dodge. Only decided where to go on the honeymoon. Oh, I see. Where are you honeymooning to? Would I even, actually, come to think of it, would I even know the place? I don't really know many places in Argentina. New York, wow. Fair into fair, true combo. Yeah. I thought me angling it right would have been enough to let me tech onto the stage, but that didn't work. Still, I won. Which is nice. Bobo. Okay, Whenever I see the word Bobo, I always think it's going to be a little chimpanzee in a fez. Corrin. Well, that's easier to deal with. Well, Corrin was the character on the Twitter post today. The Twitter post, yeah. When I announce I'm going live. Think that Bobo person is a Diddy main? Maybe. Oh, I used my jump already. You kidding me? Why didn't that connect? I can't believe that Spinning Kong didn't connect. Alright, down to the last stock. Man. I can't believe it. I can't believe that one hit there. What was it? Oh my gosh. Where I got hit, where I rolled because every other time I did a neutral get up. And I was like, oh, I do a neutral get up every time. If I had done a neutral get up, I wouldn't have gotten hit. Oh, I'm upset. I would have been able to roll and then... The worst part is that I was already behind them. Bye, Frankito. Good luck on the wedding. You know, now that the Switch is almost over, is Metroid Prime 4 even coming out for this thing? Oh yeah, sure, I'll be looking forward to seeing you again, Frankito. If you want to hit us up, we've also got a Discord server. We'll probably be seeing it on both. If at the earliest, we'll probably be seeing them on both consoles. What time is it? Hold on. Not time, excuse me. What's my position in the lobby? Because I gotta pee. Maybe we will hear about it in the summer. Alright, I've got some time, so I will be right back. I won't put on the BRB sign, but I will disappear. Oh boy, I sure am happy to be back from the bathroom. I sure hope that nobody spammed Kappa while I was away. I don't think Tears of the Kingdom is going to be on Switch 2. At least not at launch. Honestly, I have no idea what's next up for Nintendo. Oh my gosh. Imagine if the next Nintendo console has a Donkey Kong game at launch. Keep imagining. All right. Oh, it hurts. Okay, but what if someday, yeah, there's a TDADC video game? I would play it, obviously. I would want it to be a point-and-click adventure title. Of course, I'm also waiting for Dream Barbecue. The monkey's paw curls. It's a dating sim. I'm taking the Kinger route. You a new 3D Mario. Well, eventually we'll get one, yeah. Surprise in DLC for the Odyssey of Mario Parties. How did Mario Party Superstars go without DLC? I'm livid. How did that game go without DLC? It was perfect for it. All we needed was more boards. We didn't even need new minigames. We just needed you to put in new boards. How hard was that? Put in Waluigi Island, or like, oh gosh, Wario Battlefield, or, you know, Bowser Land. Bowser Land from Mario Party 2 would have been so good. How did we go the entirety of Mario Party Superstars life without getting anything for that game? And then flippin', here comes Mario Strikers Battle League with all these updates that don't address the problems people had with the game. It's like, oh gosh, can we please? Mario Kart 8 is the best-selling Mario Kart game of all time. I don't know how they wouldn't do any DLC for it. But that was a beautiful DLC run by the end of it, I think. I had a lot of fun with that. And I'm glad Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is that good. Have you considered the possibility that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe might still be on Switch? Might be on Switch too. But if they pull Windows and jump to Mario Kart 10, 9 was World Tour. I am so glad that Mario Kart 8's Battle Course Pass, or whatever it is, Booster Course Pass, that's it, meant that those tracks weren't stuck on the mobile game. And they also made them into interesting courses with sometimes you go backwards down the same route or something. Maybe the next Mario Kart has hoverboards. I don't know if the next Mario Kart, what the next Mario Kart gimmick should be. I feel like we've you know what would be kind of cool? If they did a back to basics Mario Kart where they were all just in go-karts again. But they're not going to do that. Apparently one of the experimentations they had with Mario Kart 7 was that your kart could go underground. But they couldn't figure out a way to make it look good and play well. Back to basics for the next 3D Zelda. We have really no indication that Zelda is going to be the same as Breath of the Wild going forward. Because Tears of the Kingdom was a direct sequel, you know, so who knows? They also released a remake of Zelda games all the time. Even before Breath of the Wild, the games were getting too big. You think so? I haven't played anything past Wind Waker yet. Oh, Byleth. Whoops. Sorry, an audio ad started to play for a second on a website I was on for a minute. Alright, enough of that. Back to the match. You know, even when Byleth was new, I don't think I saw people play him that often. There was a period of time where we could expect to see maybe one or two Byleth, to be fair. But I don't think they were ever nearly as common in these arenas as some other characters. There was a period of time where we saw a lot of Samuses, we saw a lot of Yoshis. Terry used to be super common. Min Min's pretty rare, and I'm surprised at how little we see Steve, if I'm totally honest. You don't even have to be all that amazing at Steve to perform well. Being banned anywhere probably disincentivize putting time into Steve. Yeah, but it's still up in the air. Because we all know how Smash is about banning problematic stuff. I think we started seeing less Steve in this arena precisely because of the ban threats. I'm still bitter, but I have fun with her. I have a friend who thinks that there should be no Echo characters, period. Which is interesting, an interesting take. I've talked to them about, well, it's not a choice between Echoes or a whole nother character. It's a choice between Echoes or no Echoes. And he still thinks that they shouldn't be there. Oh man, Bobo. Bobo, come on, you need to crank the little... You need to crank the little grinder to play the organ music, Bobo. I guess if you cut like 5 Echo characters, you might have dev time for one extra unique one, but that's a big trade-off. Yeah, and it loses some characters that people really like. But then again, we also know that Echoes are not consistent in how different they are from each other. You have ones like Daisy and Richter, which are more or less exactly the same.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Hate that Daisy is a clone. Well, yeah, I mean, you could have leaned more into the cart and party stuff. Make the Waluigi fans even sadder. And I hate that more. Then I don't know what you do aside from just make up stuff, I guess. Well, yeah, because then you have Ken, who's basically a completely new character. Ken's not really a clone at all. He's more like Luigi. He's more different from them than, like, than Roy and Marth are. Oh, I hate this match. Oh, I hate this match. Forget anything nice I said about Bobo. I hate fighting them.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
I never fell into any of the positions where I could do anything with them. It doesn't work on DK. I thought it did work on DK at launch, and then it stopped working later. Like they got rid of it. I mean, I just got out of it. That's what I was thinking. It used to be true. It only worked on DK and maybe Ridley. I thought Ridley would be too light for it to work. The Robin exclusive Texan 4. I don't remember those. Why is Ridley lighter than someone like Terry? Because he's got hollow bones and he's scrawny. He's tall, but he's scrawny, you know? Like how Waluigi was a middleweight in Double Dash. Some things just worked on Robin and no one else. Oh, okay. Waluigi is heavy in Wii, and he's been heavy ever since, but in Double Dash, he was middleweight. And Diddy was lightweight. Diddy and Bowser Jr. were lightweight in Double Dash.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Keyword apparently, because I could not for the life of me find solid evidence of it. Oh. Well, that works. You know what? I think we're gonna call it a little early today. I think I'm all smashed out. We're gonna let this rotation go, and then I think it's gonna be GG's. How's that sound for everyone?
3, 2, 1, go!
I had some fun. I had some pain. Oh, wow, really? That comes out that fast? Nice combo on that. Ooh, wow. A chunky damage. I'm rooting for you, Congus. I really want to see you pull this one all the way through. Come on. Oh man, they're just playing keep away. Come on. Oh, come on. No, you failed. Fall. Oh, that's so dumb. Oh. Man, if that was any other stage, she'd be dead. I hate that Mario gets away with it too, because it feels like Mario can recover from way too low. Way lower than he's supposed to be.
No hesitation.
They're not even on just this stage. Wonder if they'll pull back in Smash 6. Probably not. Yeah, I guess he does go to the back. Yeah, I know. I guess they're not listening. Well, I guess this is the end. This is the rotation. It's my turn, and we're gonna... Oh, shoot, I kicked the wrong person. Well, whatever. There was only one match left anyway. What's the code? Nothing. We're done. This is gonna be the last match. I'm all smashed out right now. I'm not gonna win, so, you know, we can just hand him the W right now. Please don't. We're done for today. I'm all smashed out. I've been playing for 2.5 hours. Can it please work? What is going on? Ugh. I hate fighting Pokemon Trainer. It's never fun. It's always work when it comes to Pokemon Trainer. Especially when it comes to Ivysaur. Of course. Can't punish him for doing that. Like I said, never fun. Never ever fun to fight Pokemon Trainer. Oh, I got close to winning and it was gonna be fun, but no, they had to pull it out from under the rug. Nuh-uh. Nope. No, I gotta stop. I can't go anymore. Not after that. Never fun. Never ever fun. Well, that was a terrible ending, but the rest of today was actually pretty good. I'm glad you all enjoyed. Enjoyed playing today. We'll be back with more of this next week, like always. Tomorrow is the art stream, where I believe the winner had a good streak early. I suppose I did okay. I'm never gonna win. I don't think I'm ever gonna really win enough. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Tomorrow's the art stream where there was the poll for baby tunes, and I believe the winners were Sweet Pea and Maggie Simpson. So whichever one is lower. And then, of course, we've also got the tunes tomorrow, so I hope you're there for that. I'll be seeing you guys all later. Have yourselves a very good afternoon and a good night. And that's